SEH, Sensual Energetic Healing. SEH is the silent communication between two heart chakras while yin and yang embrace each other. There's no destination, only a sensing and feeling and holding. Basically, we are already practicing SEH when two people hug each other long and intensely. So not these newfangled quick hugs, but the very long ones. At least for 1 minute, better for 5 minutes, then 10, then 30 minutes, or even for a whole night. Our common experience becomes an energetic healing meditation. Our yin and yang find a new powerful balance. For our interpersonal embraces, we have learned to spread our lower bodies far apart. Sensuality is supposed to stay outside. That's how we've been taught, and that's what we follow. Not all people do. Others hug with their whole body, allowing their chest, stomach, and even their genitals to touch lightly. We are human beings, not machines. We feel something. It feels good. We can feel safe, secure, held. We feel closeness to another soul. Such intimate contact may also be uncomfortable or even experienced as painful for some. For example, in the case of unresolved sexual trauma in the region of the lower 3 chakras, either their own or inherited from others. Some are also concerned that the boundaries between a friendship and a relationship will become more ambiguous and therefore avoid too close contact with each other. Others are not used to being so close together and feel more comfortable demarcated in their own space. So let's always leave it to each soul itself how much it wants to engage in a full embrace with a straight spine and touching and feeling each other. Especially in family contacts, there is also the question of whether a possible involuntary and not always personally interpretable erection in the man is compatible with our ideas of custom, law, and embarrassment, and we prefer to keep a little bit more distance down below to prevent it. Do we become aware of how and in which direction we move our pelvis close to the other body, or rather with a little more distance? We can have courage for our own decision, but keep respect and find understanding for the decision of the other soul. Maybe it's okay to meet in the middle, maybe not. The pressure of our arms and hands, the closeness and openness of our own bodies also determine whether an embrace feels particularly good and beneficial for both souls. We should first communicate boldly and honestly with our energetic healing partner through our body language, but also verbally under certain circumstances, especially if we feel the hug is too pressured or if something else is bothering or distracting us. Our first line of communication is our own holding of our hands. Are we loose and gentle? Are we clinging to the other person? Or are we maintaining a good balance? Do we also feel what signals the partner sends to us with his hands and his body? Can we and do we want to adapt to it more and more? Or do we prefer to hold a different frequency and hugging firmness because it feels better for us? If during our hugging meditation the personal and shared sensation does not settle within a few seconds in a way that is pleasurable for both partners, then it needs to be clearly communicated verbally and then clarified first before it can lead to a harmonious experience for both. If we both breathe through the heart chakra while hugging, then we also feel gratitude, empathy, and love. If we match our breathing rhythm so that we inhale and exhale together, the experience is intensified. Alternate breathing is also possible. When one soul breathes in, the other breathes out, and vice versa. We can also experience this intuitively and spontaneously together for a few moments before both follow their own rhythm again. Otherwise, SEH could become an overly strict technique. While exhaling through our heart chakra, we visualize how our subtle energies are absorbed by the heart chakra of the other soul and fill the entire body of this soul. Breathing in, we correspondingly absorb the astral energies of the other soul through our heart chakra and fill our body with them until we can feel love and light in every single cell of our body. It is an intense experience together. It can be that tears come, or also completely different reactions. Let us give them space. Let us allow what wants to happen. Let's just stay very still with each other, without any further movements or a change of body position. Let's accept, let's feel the energies. SEH can be experienced standing, sitting, or lying. In the latter case, for example, also one after the other, like the popular spoons. After a few minutes, the direction can be changed in order to exchange and balance the energetic polarities on both sides. Once our hands, and thus our hand chakras, are in the selected places, in the best case, one hand on the back in the region of the heart chakra and the second in the region of another chakra, then it is better not to move them afterwards, except to find a new hand position in between. Let's try to feel where our hands intuitively feel right and good. In classical SEH, the full concentration is on the almost motionless embrace, feeling the other body, imagining breathing through the heart chakra and feeling the breath of the partner. This is already a lot to experience and process, which is why I don't recommend stroking movements of the palms at first. If you like, try microstroking, which is minimal shifting of the fingertips or lightly and very gently changing pressure. This allows us to energetically transmit gentle heart melodies or beautiful prose to our healing partner without having to say a word. Whether consciously or unconsciously, the intentions and energies reach the other person when they truly come from the heart. If the body weight allows it, SEH can also be tried lying on top of each other, for example both souls with their backs down. It is a very intense experience to feel another body completely on top of your own while both are breathing together through the heart chakras. In each position, SEH is a different experience. Sitting one behind the other, we give support, strengthen our backs, give security or accept it. Sitting facing frontally, we experience Yapyum, a traditional practice from Tantric Buddhism, but with full clothing. We always both breathe through our heart chakras so that our astral bodies exchange and harmonize with each other. They know how to do this if we just keep breathing in and out consciously through our heart chakra. There's nothing more to do. We can just let go and perceive and feel good. With SEH, we can experience unconditional love at the highest level. If the two practitioners are not lovers, they can enjoy the perceived love to the fullest, even without a bond, as long as both dwell with their feeling in their own heart chakra. The energetic healing partner is then only the positive trigger to be able to experience deep love within ourselves. Only through the projection onto the respective other soul would a crush or the wish for a relationship develop. If this is not desired because it does not fit or because it could lead to emotional chaos and problems, then the focus should always remain in one's own heart chakra. What can happen energetically during a 30-minute fully clothed meditative embrace between yin and yang, sitting, standing, or in Yapyum style? When both are imaginatively breathing through the heart chakra while hugging, our emotional and energetic imbalances connect and exchange. We energetically flush them through the heart chakra washing machine, harmonizing our aura and astral body. When our chakras are close to each other while embracing, they play yin-yang ping-pong with each other. They exchange, communicate with each other in an energetic way. Sometimes the astral energies intensify, especially when we find the same breathing rhythm with each other. we may well feel liberated and empowered and loved afterwards.